It's been a while, guys. I hope you're all doing well, guys. Pokemon fam, YouTube fam. So, it has been a while. I think it's been about 3 weeks since I have uploaded a video on this channel. I have actually been sick the last 3 weeks, and I'm getting the flu, and that was not fun. So, I got the flu. I felt better. Like, the first week I got the flu, it was bad. Got over it. But my voice was gone. I couldn't record any videos, and I didn't realize how important your voice is, or you take your voice for granted until you realize you become a YouTuber and you need your voice when you're doing commentary, and you need to be vocal in your videos. So it took me a good while to recover from that, from coughing and all that nasty stuff. So now I'm back. I'm feeling great. I'm recovered, and I'm ready to go and make these videos and pump these videos back up for you guys. So I'm really excited for today's video. And, definitely it's going to be a good one because I think this video I've never touched up on this subject before. And it's definitely a brand new subject, and it definitely needs to be talked about. And we're going to talk about budgets. Okay? We're going to talk about budgets and how much money should you be spending on a quarterly basis, monthly basis, weekly basis, and even maybe a daily basis, depending on how much volume you're getting. So, this is a very good topic. And this topic is very nuanced, and it's going to be very dependent on the individual. Now, when I say spending, I'm talking about how much do you need to continuously invest in your product, your supplies, whatever the case may be, to keep this operation running. Because if you are operating a business, you are operating a entity, you need cash flow coming into the funnel, going through the funnel, as well as putting money into the funnel to receive that money back, obviously generate profits, and then that's your revenue, obviously, when it comes back. So it's going, like I said, it's dependent on you, okay? If you guys are brand new to my channel, I always recommend people selling their collections, okay? However much your collection's worth, $100, $1,000, $10,000. Break it down, start an eBay account, boom, start selling it, okay? Um, then once you're done with all that, once you have gone through all the supply of your own collection, then obviously you need to have more supply. Obviously, you need more inventory. So how much should you be willing to spend? So, like I said, depending on the person, I'll give you like my side of the story. 2023 was my first year of doing Pokemon. I basically, in my own opinion, from my own analysis, I under invested. Now, there's two different terms, underinvested and overinvested. Most people are going to overinvest. For my situation, I underinvested because I am more of a pessimistic person. I wanted to see if this actually works. I wanted to see if this business model, the niche, which is Pokemon, I wanted to see if this actually worked instead of overinvesting and losing a lot of money in the beginning. Now that I know that this works, and I'm basically I'm in my second year and things are going extremely well. Now I'm a little bit more, I would say, I have a longer leash for my own spending for my business. So, like I said, it is going to depend on how much capital you got, how much you have in the bank, right? How much did you get from that collection that you sold, okay? And how liquid is it? Meaning liquidity. Can you access that money? How easily can you access that money? You need to separate your accounts. You cannot mingle your business funds with your life funds, basically, right? Your bills, your personal bills, your spending money, whatever the case may be, should not be mingling with your business money. It needs to be separate, okay? Where business is just for business, and then your checking accounts is just, let's say, whatever. You have two different checking accounts, one for business, one for your life, right? So that's step number one, I would say, is that you need to separate the funds. That way they're not mingling with each other. And like I said, you need to know how much capital you got. So, for example, let's say you have $5,000, okay, of strict business money. $5,000 is actually a lot of money that you can really utilize to, get yourself started with a really robust Pokemon business. And you're going to basically have to test the waters with that money, right? When you have capital like that, or just capital in general, you need to put in your mind With investment advice, I think this is one of the best investment advices I've ever heard, which is you need to have money that you're willing to lose. Okay, money that just whatever, right? Let's say it all goes to zero. Let's say Pokemon goes to zero. Let's say Pokemon just crashes and burns and just deteriorates and it's gone and it just goes to the afterlife and it's basically dead. Then you're willing to lose all that money. It's gone. Zero. You just lost 90% of your money in like 2 days, right? Gone. Cool. And you're still able to survive. You're still able to function. Yeah, it sucks, whatever, right? You lost that money, but at the end of the day, you're cool. You're good. Nothing's wrong, right? And then you just lost all that money that you have sitting in that account, right? Or the value of whatever, right? Whatever capital, whatever is invested in, right? Whatever products you've invested in, right? So, like I said, you have to test the waters. How you basically have to test your risk tolerance, okay? And you can spend up to $100 a week. You can spend $100 a day. You can spend $2,000 a week. You can spend $5,000 a week. You want to spend all that money that you have. Let's say that the example is $5,000. You want to spend all of it. Okay, you want to spend all of it. That's fine. But you got to realize something. The amount you spend, the most important factor of how much you spend is like how fast can you get that money back. That is the number one factor that is going to literally be the thing that is going to make or break your business. How fast can you get that money back? If you spend $5,000 in 1 week, let's say, for example, and you don't get that money back for 3 months, right? It takes you 3 months to get that money back. If you're a full-time business, like meaning you have no other, like this is not a side hustle, you're not, you're running this business full-time and it took you 3 months to get $5,000 back of worth of revenue. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay? Because you got stuff to pay for. You got stuff to pay for. You got to operate the business like as if it's just clockwork, right? You have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself the question. You have to analyze how fast can you get that money? How fast can you get that money back? Okay. You need that buying power. If you're able to spend $5,000 in a week and you're able to recoup that money back in one more week, then that's your budget. Keep spending the $5,000 a month or a week, sorry, let's say, for example. And you keep getting that money back every week, no problem. You buy $5,000 worth of stuff, you list $5,000 worth of stuff, you get back $5,000 worth of cash. Then you repeat, right? That's just my opinion. In my opinion, if you can't get that money back within 30 days, something's wrong. There is something wrong. It doesn't matter if it's $5,000, $500, $50,000. It doesn't matter, right? If it takes up to 30 days to get that money back, let's say, right? Then you need to analyze your store and like your techniques of basically the technique of like what's going on. Like you got to analyze your technique. Like, is your listings terrible? You have terrible listings. Are you not properly listing the correct conditions of your item? Are you not being what's the word? Are you not taking good photos? Are you missing some key factors of what's going on with your listing? Like, are you not including near mint, lightly played into your descriptions? That's very important. Okay. So, like I said, that is the different video, but I'm just talking about how much should you be spending on a weekly, daily, monthly, whatever, quarterly basis. So, like I said, it depends on your risk tolerance. There's no number. There is no number, by the way. If you want to to basically conclude things, there is no set number. Okay. If you want to spend $100 a week, if you want to spend $500 a week, you want to spend $5,000 a week, be my guest. The most important thing is going to be basically how fast can you recoup that money back. That is your buying power. And all the profits that you gain from during that time of you gaining profits, uh, during the time of building up that revenue, okay, you build up more of your buying power. Okay, let's say you spend $5,000, okay, in a week, and with the with the razor thin profit margins of Pokemon, let's say you make a 10% profit off of $5,000, that's $500, right? Then you would have $5,500 more, right? than when you first initially started with, which was 5 grand, right? And if you're able to continue to do that, then obviously continue what you're doing. So it depends. There's a lot of different factors. Okay, there are times where you want to spend a lot. There's also times you want to pull back a little bit because you want to basically realize You basically want to realize your unrealized gains, if that makes any sense. Like you want to make sure that you're not over investing too much to where you can't even get your capital back, if that makes sense. So I'm loosely throwing out a lot of different investment terms, right? Just loosely doing that. But I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, right? You basically just want to test the waters, go full force sometimes, pull back sometimes. There are different times and places to do that, and it's very nuanced. But like I said, I just summed it up in a nutshell of how much should you be spending. Risk tolerance, like I said, you need to analyze your risk tolerance. How much are you willing to basically lose? Are you willing to lose $500 if everything goes to, crap? You're willing to lose 5 grand if everything goes to crap? Whatever the case may be. And you guys know me. This is my channel. This is my advice. Do not ever take on leverage. Do not ever use credit cards. Do not ever use debt. Do not ever use debt. Okay? I don't care if you know how to use it. If you know how to utilize it and you've been doing it, let's say, good for you. I will never advocate that though on my channel. I'm not a fan of debt. I'm not a fan of leveraging. I'm not a fan of it, right? Now, will I ever use it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I will. I don't want to. I'd rather just take my own risk. And if I end up failing, at least I don't owe anybody if I end up failing, right? Okay. That's something I'm able to live with, right? But if I end up failing and I owe the bank 50 grand plus, you know, 20% interest, well, I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night because now I'm gonna have to find a way to make up 50 grand plus 20% interest, right? Depends on how much you qualify for if you end up taking the leverage route, which I will never recommend ever on this channel. Anyways, I'm going on to 12 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. This is kind of like just a loosely kind of video, like a loosely fitted video for you guys. Kind of all over the place a little bit, but I hope you guys understood what I meant. So, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you guys want to if you guys want to basically see more videos where we're talking about the actual money amount of how much money's coming in, how much money's going out, I could do literally a vlog where I'm actually showing you guys how much money I'm actually spending on a weekly basis and how much money I'm recouping back. So that's an idea in the future and something that you guys may be interested in. So I have a lot of good plans for this channel. I have a lot of good, fresh, new content that I want to create and a lot of good ideas. So I'm excited for it. Anyways, guys, I hope you all had a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.